As Kaylin Lindsay walks along the beach in BC, she recalls posing for a photo with her family in Mexico.
And Maxwell comes and takes the phone out of their hand and takes the picture of our family, and that was our first initial meet and greet.
Maxwell Hone was also on vacation and recognized Kaylin's dad because they'd both worked together when he was a commercial diver.
And I was like, oh, John has a daughter. And so I had a really good in.
Although Kaylin and Maxwell grew up in the same place, they'd never met before this.
We really hit it off. Things just kind of flowed. The conversation flowed.
So, for their first date there, they decided to go diving.
I pretty much figured she was the one from like the second day I knew her.
But it wasn't until 3 years later, after Kaylin and Maxwell had started working together on his wildlife cinematography business for National Geographic, Netflix, and Disney, that they really realized how good a team they were.
Wait for the right person. When they come along, you'll know it.
That's when Maxwell decided to spend 6 months planning a surprise for Kaylin during a diving trip to the Galapagos Islands.
All the kind of things that could go wrong were going wrong.
The current was so strong that day that the thing that Maxwell had hidden earlier on the bottom of the ocean seemed to have swept away until Kaylin spotted a giant turtle.
And then my gaze shifts and I notice this treasure chest.
That turtle was right there. It was like it was guarding the chest. It was the coolest thing ever.
And I'm like, whoa, like what is that doing here?
And when Kaylin opened it, she found it filled with photos documenting their love story, beginning with that first date.
I immediately started crying. My eyes were welling up and my mask was filling up with tears.
Because she knew then, without having to read the love letter Maxwell had also placed in a bottle, or wear the engagement ring also resting in the chest, that the answer to his proposal was absolutely yes.
I was just over the moon. I couldn't believe that he had put this much thought and energy into a proposal.
And while they celebrated their proposal on a boat and expect their wedding to be staged on dry land, the couple is committed to spending as much of their time as husband and wife under the sea. Adam Sawatsky, CTV News, Royston.